Hello, welcome to Enakshi's podcast about environmentalism and agrarianism. Environmentalism is a political ideology that focuses on protecting all natural life and safeguarding the environment by reducing harmful human activities and working on preventing impending environmental disasters like global warming, which includes sea level rising. It originated in the late 19th century when citizens in the United States and Europe began to become concerned with protecting the wilderness and countryside. John Muir is the father of the environmentalist ideology, and he prompted Congress to create and preserve several national parks like Sequoia and the Grand Canyon. In the book Environmentalism and Politics in the USA, it's mentioned that Muir emerged to urge the federal government set aside wilderness areas from human use. Forestry, agriculture, and even tourism tends to spoil the spiritual value of natural areas. On the other hand, Henry David Thoreau, a famous poet and naturalist, spent time with nature and outlined the basis for environmentalism. He recognized that there is more to this world than just humans, and to be the best protectors of our environment, we all needed to realize this. He commented on the irresponsible consumption of resources like oil spills, drilling, excessive fuel and electricity usage, excessive auto usage leading to pollution, etc., as major issues that create environmental problems. Within this environmental ideology, there are two different trains of thought: anthropocentrism and biocentrism. An anthropocentric view only looks at how environmental disasters, degradations, and problems negatively impact humans. A biocentric view is a more intrinsic and grateful outlook which considers the fact that humans have an obligation to protect, benefit, and nurture the environment and all its living creatures. Yes. However, environmentalism takes a political turn when politicians use it to make good business rather than truly benefit the environment. As the novel Environmentalism by Taylor B. Pepperman states, the corporate world discovered that it was increasingly good business to market products and services as green, natural, organic, or environmentally responsible. This results in the public paying more for cheese that's labeled organic rather than not, which gives the business more money. All environmental topics are related to politics, as the most important part, the action, like the action to protect certain forests or the action to limit deforestation, cannot occur without a political step forward. This step forward should be decided by the people equally in an equal democracy, which we don't have due to gerrymandering and other issues like voter suppression, which make it hard for some people to vote equally. Regarding the politicians themselves, as per the same book, Environmentalism and Politics in the United States, it is mentioned that it's not reasonable to expect the majority of the public to understand ecology and environmental problems as the academic, business, professional, and political elites who constitute the attentive and informed public show little sign of having understood or embraced this ecological and environmental world. This understanding and getting everyone on board with taking steps towards saving the environment itself will take more time than we have. Basically, the results of our negative human actions to the environment are coming from nature before we even comprehend them. Explosion. The broad environmentalism ideology can be utopianized by talking about agrarianism. Although complete and perfect agrarianism is not attainable due to the social constructs and advances in mechanics and technology and growth in population that we have now, rural agrarianism would be a time free from environmental strain. In fact, humans would be working kindly with nature instead of harming it. Agrarianism is a political ideology that focuses on the importance of family farming, nature, being self sufficient with your food at your farms, respecting traditions, going back to rural life, and having a strong, stable family and community. Agrarianism suggests that we need to go back, simplify, and live together happily in villages with self growing agriculture. In fact, rural people have extensive knowledge about their environments and about the sustainable use of land. The problem is that many of these people are being squeezed by a number of interacting processes that occur with the industrialization of a country. Economic and political factors such as the privatization of common resources, urbanization, population growth, technological growth, and more can all negatively impact rural people. The farmers and rural people know how to take care of the environment kindly and not cause environmental problems, but the struggles related to profit, supplying enough for a growing population, and governmental pressures result in unhealthy environmental practices. Since perfect agrarianism is not possible in modern 2021, let's end this podcast with a discussion about what we can do to improve our environment in 2021 today. The 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP26, will begin this October 31st and end on November 12th. This summit will be full of world leaders and governmental representatives discussing how to have a net zero emissions by curtailing deforestation, switching to electric vehicles, and investing in renewable energy sources. They will also discuss how to keep global warming within 1.5 degrees Celsius, how to restore ecosystems, and how to protect natural habitats. Additionally, in 2021, the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA), a political and governmental agency related to environmentalism, released its climate adaptation plan, which stated some action points like cleaning up contaminated sites, preventing pollution, improving water quality, and improving air quality. Overall, environmentalism is a vital and important political ideology that provides a means to tackle the environmental issues humans have created with their own actions. It's a means to give back to nature and prevent damage to our earth. Thank you.